Good afternoon. So it's funny, the older lady group that I belong to um, also has a lot of women like myself that love to cruise. And one woman put up a question that really resonated with me because I was sort of accused of the same thing. And accused is a terrible word and it's a strong word. Um, uh, this lady cruised a lot, and same story. It's universal with a lot of older women. Sorry, I'm unsteady with this. So, same deal. The woman worked hard her whole life. Worked, at an office, dealt with other women, co-workers, raised kids, was exhausted. I believe she too was divorced and was both mother and father and had to pay all these bills, raise the kids. And the same thing like me. Cruising was very affordable. So once a year, her and her friend, female friend, who also liked to cruise, would book a cruise together. They would plan their vacations together and book a cruise. And on the cruise ships, they have very affordable photography. And she said that when she would go on a cruise with her friend, or if other people would come, like family or her friend's family, they would definitely get like a group shot as a memory, or sometimes just with the phone. But on the dress-up night, they would pose for all these different photographers, and she would pose with her friend or with the group, and also by herself. And because, she was for all intents and purposes, a single lady. And sometimes she would buy the photography, just like I did, but only like if the picture came out good. And the woman had a gentleman friend over. I think it was like someone that she dated a little bit. And she had him over when her daughter and son-in-law and grandkids were there, because I guess she didn't want to give the wrong impression. And she had him over, and he saw that a couple of her cruise pictures were up. There were also pictures of her children and grandchildren, like wedding pictures and, grandkids all over the place. But also she was scattered in there too because, she paid for it and she was all fixed up on dress up night. And then afterwards, when she spoke to the guy, he seemed like he got a little pissy with her. I think it was like a new relationship. He got pissy with her and said, only a narcissist has a picture of themselves hanging on the wall. And when I read that, I immediately replied, hey, I've got a very similar situation. I have collage photo frames of family pictures, grandparents' wedding pictures, my old wedding picture. You know what? Because I have children with my ex-husband, and their mother and father were married in a church. And I also have cruise pictures because same thing, after all those years of working, raising kids, cleaning up messes, finally I had a chance to be glamorous on a few nights of my life. My wedding day and when it was dress up night on those cruises. And I paid good money for them, just like this lady did. So damn it, I got my picture frames from Walmart and hung them up. I don't know where she got her frames. But it led me to think, what makes a woman a narcissist? Just in regards to having pictures on the wall, if you've got social media and you're not really obsessed and on it all day, but you've got like profile pictures, pictures with friends, family, boyfriend, husband, whatever, significant other, does that make you a narcissist? Uh, you know, I had a cousin young cousin, it's like a cousin's son, I guess like a cousin once removed, who got married, and then they had a baby a year later, and his wife had pictures of herself with the baby. Does that make her a narcissist? Is he a narcissist because he put up all his wedding pictures and honeymoon? They went to Paris, pictures of them by the Eiffel Tower. They were sharing something in their life, a happy moment in their life. I think that people that do this, I've spoken about Sophia Petrillo, not her real name, and like all the nasty, mean things she did, she was filled with self-loathing. And by the way, she had one cruise picture that came out decent that she had framed and hung near her front door. And that's where I got the idea from. But this woman was filled with self-loathing and projected it onto everyone else and would say that they were a narcissist because maybe they updated their Facebook profile picture 3 times a year or whatever it was, social media they had, because she couldn't do it. Therefore, anyone that could was a narcissist. Think about it. Think about it. If someone chooses not to put their cruise picture up or even take a cruise picture or go on a cruise or put themselves on social media or whatever it is or not show their face, I'm supposed to respect that. But when I do it, I deserve the equal amount of respect, and I'm not telling people to look. So I think that this lady, she probably got like pissed off, and after that she rethought what was going on, because the guy, you know, for him to come into her house that way and critique how she had it decorated. You know, another thing is, when my grandmother died, we hardly had any pictures of her, and we cried about it. We cried about it because back then they didn't, you know, she didn't go on a cruise, and we had pictures of her, but like group, but not like a nice portrait to hang up. And it's funny, this lady said the same thing as me. At least when something happens to me, my children and grandchildren, should they choose, will have a picture of me that they could hang up if they want to remember grandma by, or mommy, you know? So, I'm saying that before you call someone a narcissist, look at yourself. Are you just filled with self-loathing and you've got to shred anyone who's got self-confidence? That's food for thought. And anyway, everyone, have the day that you deserve, picture or no picture. Bye.